Hey, what's up, guys? Night Sky back again for another episode of the SkyCast podcast, and this week's guest is the Key of Time 15.
Hey guys, what's up? KeyofTime15 here. How's it going?
Dang, I just like got right in the way. But
You're
anyway,
fine.
so hi, man. I know, I feel like the last time we actually talked was probably back in like the New York and Smash Bros. Line.
Yeah, dude. That was a lot of fun, honestly, and it was great seeing you in person for the first time. Like you're a lot taller than I imagined. Not gonna lie.
Actually, I think I remember like me and Cisco were joking around dude, what if Key is like 7 foot?
Nah, dude. I'm 5'8". I'm a short little boy.
Yeah, but yeah, honestly, for those of you who don't know, I did go to New York City for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate launch, and Key was also there, and that's how we met up for the first time in person. And
Yes, and it was like the greatest thing ever.
oh, it was really fun. We met a lot of cool people there, so definitely a great memory to have to close 2018. But my first question for you, how do you like N10 so far? I mean, it's almost going to be a year and a couple of months since we formed the group. Like, what do you think about the whole group and everything?
N10 as a group has been kind of like a separate kind of family to me. You know, we're just like this really close knit group of friends, always like having each other's backs during live streams, like sharing each other's videos, just being like a bunch of nerds together is the best way to describe it. And
Yeah.
honestly, like I wouldn't have it any other way. Like we have so many different people here, a lot of diversity when it comes to the content everybody produces, and it's just a great time when we're just chilling and hanging out off stream and stuff too. We can talk to each other about anything, and I'm probably gonna take this overtime if I go on any longer. So I'm gonna stop right there.
No, it's
It's
fine.
great
It's
being
fine.
at
Don't
10.
worry.
Really,
Yeah.
really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea about your channel until like N10 formed, because I only knew
Don't
about
worry, you're not the only one. I'm sorry.
because I only knew Radical and Linkishu. That was it. Everyone else was like a complete mystery to me. So like when like Radical's like, hey, we're forming this group, I'm like, okay, I don't know who these people are, but but yeah,
Okay.
okay. But yeah, it's just so cool to see how far we've all come so far. And correct me if I'm wrong, you hit 1K last year. How do you feel about that?
I feel great. We hit 1K before like the new year started.
Mm.
I haven't gone very far since then, but you know, I feel myself like a really sense of pride. You know, like I've made it very far, and I've seen you and a bunch of the other N10 members grow too. So it's just a really nice thing to see. Look back where you started, and then just see where you are now.
Oh yeah, definitely. And like first, like that first 100 subscriber is always like really important. Like, oh, like this is so amazing. 100 people have subscribed to me. But then when you hit the 1K mark, you're like, oh my gosh, like yeah, look how far I've come. Like just from that starting point.
Exactly. Like I didn't even expect to get this far, and I've told you guys all this so many times before. Like I was just gonna quit sometime before 1K, I thought, but here we are.
Yeah.
And you know, I see you going to that spot very soon too, Sky. You
Yeah.
might not
Here's
think it,
hoping.
but honestly, I'm thinking you might hit it before people like Radical and stuff. No offense, Radical. I swear, man, I'm not trying to pick a fight here.
Ooh, that's it, Chief.
Seriously, dude, your content is really, really great. And now I feel like I'm the one interviewing you. That's right, guys. I'm taking over the podcast.
Oh crap! It's the Key of Time podcast now. Actually, I
Yes.
need a better nickname for that. But yeah.
It's the time podcast. It's that time of the day, folks.
Oh my god. Yeah. But moving on to your channel. So tell me about your channel. Like, how did you come up with the idea, like, for Key of Time? Like, what's the backstory behind it?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, I tell everybody this story that like it started because this guy mashed some words together. Key coming from the word Keyblade, which is from Kingdom Hearts. Of Time coming from the title of Ocarina of Time.
Mm.
And 15 was just how old I was when I started my channel. I was honestly thinking for a while I would change the number every single time I got a little bit older. But I decided to just keep it at 15 because it's what everybody knows me as. Um, but that's the story I tell people. But if you guys want like the juicy little secret, I actually just kind of came up with that name out of the blue, out of nowhere, just because I thought it'd be cool to have time controlling powers, and I don't know, I was playing Kingdom Hearts at the time. So
No, that's a good backstory. You know what? I don't think I probably have told my backstory at least 100 times for how I got my name, but I'll just say it right like once again. Night Sky, you know, it was originally Night Sky 02. 02 being the year I was born, which is 2002.
Oh yeah, I remember because I saw one of your older videos and it was Night Sky 02. I'm like Night Sky 02.
Yeah, you know, I got rid of the number just because, like, you know, like I don't know, I didn't really like it because it didn't really go with Night Sky. I mean, Night Sky by itself just sounds cooler, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, I like it a lot too.
Yeah,
Very
but
creative.
Night Sky, well, night because Meta Knight, and I like knights, you know, because I think knights are really cool.
Yeah.
Night Sky because you know I really enjoy like going outside during the night and seeing all those stars.
Oh,
And
dude, it's the best. Have you ever like gone out in the countryside and just looked up at the stars?
yeah, I actually have before. It's really like calming and all that too. Like that's why like I named just because I like all those things and combined to become Night Sky. So
Very
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. So let me just bridge back to your channel a little bit more. So what type of stuff do you do? I mean, of course I know what you do, but probably people watching this don't know what you do exactly. So
Well, I do what your average gamer does. Like most people know me for my Super Smash Brothers streams. Know me as one of the like I don't want to say top players in the community because the community is huge and there are so many players that are way better than me.
of course,
But
yeah.
like the small close knit community that N10 has weaved around itself and grown over the course of however long we've been a thing, I've made a name for myself as somebody that's pretty decent at the game. So that's what I'm known for. I'm also trying to be known for a little bit more on my Kingdom Hearts side, as
Mhm.
well as for Earthbound content, even though I don't really do that as much anymore. And I'm also a
true.
huge Zelda fan, so there's that.
I know. I feel like it was like a while ago. Like I felt like a lot of people in N10 just love Zelda because think about it, we have Hylian Luke, we have Linkachu, and then like yeah, you have Yuki who like they all love Zelda. And like, well, all right, sure.
Dude, look, Zelda is my life. It's my favorite game series of all time, and I'll say that no matter how many times it takes. My channel doesn't always scream it, but I'm like a huge Zelda fan. It's always been very important part of my life.
Yeah.
Also, I am so sorry for interrupting you over and over again.
No, dude, it's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, that's the joy about the podcast. I mean, like you could go on forever about a topic, and it's all good. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, give me a topic, and then I'll start talking about it for like a good 3 hours. But this isn't a 3 hour podcast, so
No, it is not. We might get to that point one day, but for now, we just keep it at a time limit.
all right.
Yeah, but yeah, that's definitely cool. I'll link his channel in the description below so you guys can check him out. You know, we gotta help this man get to 1.1 thousand. That's his next goal right there.
Guys, really, you don't have to subscribe to me. I appreciate it. I appreciate your shout out, Sky. Seriously, dude, you're like the man. You are the best night Sky that I know. You're a nice guy. Night
Oh my
Sky.
God. Am I nicer than Radical?
Maybe.
I thought you weren't gonna answer at all. I was just like, okay. But yeah. So
Dang, I feel like Radical's gonna come to my throat later.
Yeah, he probably will in the comments section. I don't know what he's gonna say. But
Oh well.
yeah. So bridging also the gap from your YouTube channel to a certain game I want to talk about. So we all know a very important game is coming out this month in only a matter of few days too. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
And that is Kingdom Hearts 3, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I'm kidding. So, yeah, Key, give us a little backstory on Kingdom Hearts, because I'll be honest, I only know a little bit about it, like...
Okay, do you want the abridged version, or do you want, like, the most honest description I can give?
Give the abridged version, just because it's just the highlights of it.
Okay, you got it, folks. It's Kingdom Hearts Abridged by KeyofTime15. No, but really, let me just tell you the short version of it. In each game, actually, I'll just say it like this. There are 3, like, really core games, or I guess you could say 4, if you count Kingdom Hearts 3.
Mm-hmm.
There's Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, and now Kingdom Hearts 3. And throughout all the games that are out now, there's going to be 10 in total. There's going to be 3 different groups known as trios, and each game focuses on one trio in particular. You have Aqua, Ventus, and Terra, Sora, Riku, and Kairi, and Roxas, Xion, and Axel. Those are all They're just kind of like the same characters, but they're different, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You follow the story of one of the main characters, and you play as them, wielding a weapon called a Keyblade. And I could go and give you a whole long explanation on this because the plot is just way too complicated to fit into a. How long is this podcast?
Like 20 something minutes.
A 20-minute podcast. It's not even enough time. Like, I guess the best, easiest way to describe it is just Disney meets anime meets Final Fantasy, and it just works.
I think that's a very good description of it right there. That can sum up any Kingdom Hearts game.
It's true, yeah. Also, complicated plot, very complicated plot. Play the other games first. Looking at you, Litz. Looking at you.
Ooh, nice. Now, yeah, correct me if I'm mistaken, but there are like you said 10 Kingdom Hearts games at this point, but most of them are like are remixes of them, right?
No, not at all.
Oh, really? Okay.
Let me explain this. I think there's about 10 games once you include Kingdom Hearts 3. There is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, Kingdom Hearts Recoded, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and I feel like I'm missing one. I might be missing one, and then Kingdom Hearts 3.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a good amount of games right there.
Yep, and I'm going to be playing all of them before the release.
Nice. Which one, how about this? Which one is your favorite one so far?
Oh, my favorite one. Oh, man, dude. It's a really hard choice. I like Kingdom Hearts 2 a lot, and that's a big one for a lot of fans, but if I had to pick, it'd probably be 358 over 2 days, which is a really unpopular opinion because a lot of people don't like that one.
Okay.
But it features my favorite characters. That's probably one of the biggest reasons I like that one in particular. So.
Yeah, I can see that. So the release date's the 29th, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, the 29th, but it actually released today on the 24th. For us, it's the 25th in Japan. It released today in Japan, and I'm really super jealous.
Yeah. I feel like some other didn't like a Nintendo game get released earlier there than it did here. Or that might be a lot of them.
And there's also a few copies of Kingdom Hearts 3 being sold throughout the U.S., both illegally and legally, I guess, a little bit early, which kind of sucks, but
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, wasn't it just like today? Actually, yeah, Litz said that he was at a Walmart and they were selling it already.
Which is unbelievable. They shouldn't be doing that. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Something weird with like the distribution like date. Because I remember, Key remembers this too probably. But while we were in line for the Switch at New York, somehow there was like a retro gaming store around that area or some video game store. They released Ultimate early along with a couple of amiibo.
Yeah.
And some people actually got out of line and like ran to that store and just like grabbed the game like as soon as they could. And they were playing it the entire time we were in line.
I know, right? Dude, it was seriously like the worst experience. You get to see them play the game that you've been waiting in line in the cold for like 10 hours plus. And then they're just sitting there in line waiting with you and they're playing it.
Yeah.
It was seriously the worst. And that's another thing. Stop leaking games. Seriously. Wait for the release date. Stop getting them illegally. I'm seriously tired of carefully roaming the internet because of spoilers.
Oh, especially YouTube too. Like the thumbnails can give away so much.
Yes, dude. I've already seen so many thumbnails on accident featuring like my favorite character and a bunch of other characters and a whole lot of spoilers. I don't know what exactly goes on yet. I'm mostly spoiler free, but it's just a nightmare.
Yeah.
It happened with Smash and it happened with this. And it's worse for Kingdom Hearts because Kingdom Hearts is a story-driven game for the most part.
Yeah,
that's what
you don't
really sucks.
You don't want like all these spoilers just coming at you when you don't even know what's going on and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I'm actually thankful because when Ultimate came out and World of Light was becoming a huge popular thing, I didn't see that many spoilers for it on YouTube at least. And suffice to say, I still haven't beaten World of Light yet. But
yeah, me neither. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to finish that in a couple of night streams coming up. So. Yeah.
Stay tuned for those guys.
Oh yeah, definitely stay tuned for those nice night streams. You already know. But yeah, just spoilers by itself, like they're annoying. People just do it just to get views and subscribers. Honestly, it's just a pain.
It is.
Like, yeah. I mean, I can't even imagine like one game that doesn't have any spoilers on the internet. Like, maybe even like minutes before the game comes out, there's probably already like at least a good 100 videos talking about like, oh, look who the final boss is and all that stuff.
Exactly. Look, the whole game is out on the internet right now. People are playing the Japanese version right now, so like I had to unsub those people.
Yeah.
It was just too much, man. I need to.
Like, sorry, Chief.
The internet.
You can't do it this time. Yeah.
I might actually just be leaving the internet entirely until the release of Kingdom Hearts. So if you guys think I'm dead, I either really am dead or I'm just playing Kingdom Hearts. So
might be the first option, probably. I don't know.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. What was it? Like, not just like games too, but like I know for Nintendo, their Nintendo Directs, like there's tons of like of real leaks and fake leaks as well. And it's just annoying, like when like especially like what was it? It was probably like the Direct in November. It might have been. But I was at school the entire day when it aired, and so I couldn't see it. So what I ended up doing is I came home and I recorded my reaction. But in order to do that, I had to like completely disable notifications for YouTube, for Twitter, for Instagram, for anything like media related, so I wouldn't see anything like contain like. I know that's probably when they announced like Ken and Incineroar, right?
Yeah.
I
was at work when that happened.
I did not want to see that at all. So yeah, it's a pain just trying to avoid spoilers for anything.
Exactly. You know my pain.
Yeah, we all know your pain. But yeah. So back to Kingdom Hearts. We digressed heavily about that. But so how do you think the game's gonna do? I know a lot of people are hyped for it, especially you. I know like that's all you talk about.
Dude, let me explain in briefly like what this game means to so many people. Kingdom Hearts 2. Let me just look this up really quick.
He hears the keys clacking. Nice.
The original release date for Kingdom Hearts 2 was 2005.
Wow.
That's like the last core game in the series, and of course we've had other games since then.
Yeah.
But none of them have really been like mattered that much. Kingdom Hearts 0.2 and that's the other one I was missing earlier. 0.2 and Dream Drop Distance were important, but not super important.
Yeah. Wow.
So the fact that this game is coming out now, 13 years later since the last really true core game.
You mean 14 years later?
14. Oh yeah, 14.
It's 2019.
I mean, it's 2019 now. I keep forgetting. I swear. I'm signing the papers 2018 still.
Oh my god. I actually am doing that too. Like I keep like, oh crap, I gotta change that to a 9.
But yeah, that's me, dude. Like, it's finally happening. I grew up playing these games since I was so young, and now that the third one's finally here, it's gonna make me cry as soon as I turn it on. He's
gonna stream his reaction. He's like, guys, this game is so beautiful.
You're gonna see me at the title screen just crying for like a good hour. He's crying 1 hour loop all over YouTube. Nice. 100,000 views.
But I think that's gonna be it right there, Chief. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this: do you think it could potentially get a Switch port?
Yes, actually. We've heard rumors already that Kingdom Hearts 3 could potentially get a Switch port. Maybe sometime. Maybe not this year, but probably next year, because the game needs to be selling enough copies and stuff. It's been getting a lot of good reviews, so I really think it will sell really well. But yeah. I don't think we'll see a Switch port incredibly soon.
Actually,
it's the same thing with the Dragon Quest, you know.
That's true. Yeah. Actually, when you brought up reviews, actually today at school, my friend was like, "Oh yeah, I saw this review already that this guy did in IGN. He gave it like a 8 out of 10. He was like,
no. Let me just say one thing. I'm sorry to interrupt you again, by the way.
Oh no, go right ahead.
IGN never gives Kingdom Hearts a good review at all. Look back at all the other Kingdom Hearts reviews. They always give it super bad reviews. They always mispronounce the names. They never learn.
I'll put up an image of all the reviews and all that.
Just ignore the IGN review. Any other review is fine.
Yeah, but my friend said like, yeah, the guy who reviewed it like has never played a Kingdom Hearts game before, so yeah, I'm like, what? Like, you need people who know the game well in order to play it and give it a review. Like, Key, you would have been a good reviewer for Kingdom Hearts 3.
IGN, hire me. I will give this series justice, man.
Oh man, But yeah, it's just the way people are sometimes, you know. You can't really get around like people are always gonna give bad reviews depending on like whatever game it is. Actually,
Agreed.
speaking of reviews, I saw somewhere that Fortnite got a higher review than Smash Ultimate.
And here's what I have to say that. Can you insert like some kind of screaming thing here? Because I don't want to ruin my voice.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, here's a screaming image right here. Go. Okay, that was really loud.
Okay, that was loud.
That was really loud. But yeah, I don't understand it. But it's once again, it's just reviews. It's just people's opinions. So, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we do here on the SkyCast. You know, opinions and such, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, definitely tune into this SkyCast thing because this is already really a lot of fun for me, and I know it's going to be entertaining for you guys. So, subscribe to Night Sky.
Oh, thank you,
please.
dude. But yeah, also yeah. So I'll wrap it up here. We've reached the end of today's episode, at least. But yeah, thank you, Key, for being on here. Definitely an honor
It's
to
a
have you
pleasure.
on this. I'm trying, like I said before, I'm trying to get every member of N10 on here, except for Blue Suru, because I don't know where he at. But
No, he's dead, dude. He just dead.
he dead. Yeah. But so yeah, everyone, this has been the Key of Time right here, talking with me. Do you want to say anything before you go, or will you go at least?
Subscribe to the lid. Nope.
Oh, he said don't subscribe to the Lids. Interesting. That's a new twist right there. But yeah, so once again, I'll link Key's channel in the description. You guys can check him out. He's a really cool YouTuber. I'm glad he's a member of N10 and a cool friend, honestly. So yeah.
Sky, you flattered me too much, man. Guys, subscribe to Night Sky. What are you doing if you're not subscribed and you're watching this?
Exactly. What are you doing? Are you just watching just to get me views? I mean, that's cool too, honestly. Thank you. But
Yeah.
but yeah. So all right, thank you guys for watching. Next week we're gonna have a special guest as well. Each week, tune in for a new episode of the SkyCast, and definitely check out the playlist of all past SkyCast episodes, so you guys can be caught up to date and just see what people have to say about video games. And yeah, with all that, this has been Night Sky and Key of Time, of course, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Peace.